Hello. I'm probably just going to entitle this video Rambling because I've got some things on my mind and something to show you, and I'll probably be rambling all over the place for the next 10 to 15 minutes, however long I choose to record. Uh, I'm going to start off by showing you a latest pickup of mine. And I was planning on to have a update with more than just one thing, and the CD I'm going to show you wasn't in my plans. But unfortunately, to use a British insult here, the Muppets over at Amazon put two things up for pre-order, and now they couldn't honor the pre-order. What's the point of having the pre-order if you can't honor it? The whole purpose is to have this stuff by release date, but Amazon's a bunch of idiots, and now they're telling me that unless, if I want to keep the order, I'll probably get it a month or two after I'm supposed to get the dumb thing to begin with. But yeah, so I'm not happy with Amazon right now. Those two, if I can find out what record label the new Nordic Union is under, I believe it's Frontiers. I might go to Frontiers to get that, and I think the other thing is also a Frontiers release. A little on the subject with the Nordic Union, Bev, I'm surprised you didn't show that in your last update. I guess you haven't gotten it yet either. I do have that digitally right now, and I've listened to some of it. And it's a very good album so far. I think it's heavier than their last release. I think this one leans more towards the Pretty Made side than the previous Nordic Union releases have. I don't. Let me know in the comments, Bev, if you see this, whether you got a chance to check that album out yet or not, or anybody else who has checked that album out yet. Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, I'm going to get to my one pickup. When I was at the store trying to find those other two things, I did find Shinedown's latest album called Planet Zero. Now, Shinedown is a band that I find relatively hit or miss with me. By far, besides their debut album, the debut album and their album previous to this, Attention, are the two things I remember liking from the band front to back. Other than that, it's been hit and miss. It's been a song here or there on their releases. I haven't got a chance to listen to this yet because of all of the craziness with company coming and going and spending a couple days at the state fair. I'm just going to show you the lyrics and credits in the book. As I said, I'm rambling. And this is what the CD looks like. So anyway, that's my new pickup. Hopefully I'll get that Nordic Union and the other thing I'm after sooner rather than later. On the subject of the other release that Amazon couldn't deliver is a self-titled debut by a band called A to Z. I talked about their single Trial by Fire a couple of videos back, and I made a mistake by saying that this band is made up partly by members of Merciful Fate. I meant to say the band Fate's Warning. Not Merciful Fate. The song on that I heard, Trial by Fire, is a AOR, hard rock, melodic rock, whatever you want to whatever you want to call it. Jeez Louise, I'll be able to talk someday. You would think in 50 years I'd learn how to talk, but whatever you want to call it, there's elements of those genres in that song. The chorus is catchy as hell, so I've been hearing that chorus in my mind ever since I first heard the single of it. Now on to a totally different genre of music, totally, than what I've been talking about. My second day at the state fair was the last day the fair was running this past Sunday. And some of you will recall that I saw a week ago today, Wednesday, as I'm recording this, August 17th, a week ago from August 17th, August 10th, I saw the Journey tribute band Resurrection. And I said what a great show that was and all of that. But Sunday, I was back at the fair with more family. My aunt and uncle, Doug, who I've mentioned on this channel before, he watches all my videos. Him and my Aunt Cindy and my mom went to the state fair. And the concert of that evening, like I said, a totally different genre of music, was two great country artists. One being Lee Greenwood, and the headliner being the Oak Ridge Boys. Now, when we talked about this the other day, and when you thanked me for going with you, Doug, I don't know if you realize it or not, it wasn't as big of a sacrifice on my part to go. There were things about it that I certainly enjoyed. I mean, before I became a rock guy, listening to country radio, hearing some of those songs from both of the artists jogged my memory a bit. Lee Greenwood, The Man from Tennessee, IOU, Ring on Her Finger, Time on Her Hands, and again, God Bless the USA. A lot of his songs I enjoy. Same with the Oak Ridge Boys. I mean, they played pretty much anything you can think of. American Made, Thank God for Kids, of course, Elvira. Elvira is the second to last song, and they ended the show with Bobby Sue. I would have ended the show with Elvira myself, because Elvira is the song I think of when I think of the Oak Ridge Boys. They also did some songs that stood out in my mind. They did a song called Mama's Table. And what that song made me think of, Doug, was my grandmother's table that was in your childhood home in Davenport, Iowa. That song made me think of that table in Grandma's kitchen instead of my mama's kitchen. Made me think of the table in your mama's kitchen. But to me, the highlight of that concert was Lee Greenwood's finale of God Bless the USA. It surprised me when he said that wasn't his highest charting song. The song IOU was the song that charted highest in his career. But yeah, that song, God Bless the USA, even though there's a lot wrong with this country right now and all of that, that song, is a reminder that I shouldn't take living here and the freedoms that I've had so far in life for granted, because the way things are going, these might be taken away. But that was the highlight of the show for me. That and Elvira by the Oak Ridge Boys, and followed by that song Mama's Table. But so Doug, I enjoyed my time there more than you might think. And I know some of my other subscribers might find it a little strange for me talking about country music, but hey, a lot of other channels in this community talk about variety of different genres of music. I can do that every once in a while myself. The other thing I want to talk about real quick is I heard a new single from Megadeth called "We'll Be Back." I'm anticipating that release. That should be coming within the next couple months, if I remember correctly. So, I mean, jumping from Lee Green and the Oak Ridge Boys to Megadeth is quite a jump, but variety is the spice of life. And also, I heard a bonus track the Scorpions released from the UK version of Rock Believer called Hammersmith. That was a good rocker. I might try to see if I can get my hands on some of the imports of Rock Believer, because some different countries got different bonus tracks. I'd love to hear them all. I heard another one that was a ballad, and for the life of me right now I can't remember the name of it. Good thing in this day and age we have Google. But anyway, there's my rambling for today. Bev, I will do my review of the Eclipse album here shortly. Until I talk to you again in that video, Bev and the rest of the music community and whoever may watch this, enjoy the rest of your day and enjoy the music.